Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How we all doing today? It is Sunday, August 4th of 2024, and we are back for yet another stream. Let's see. It's been a week since we streamed. I was playing Pokemon Go yesterday, so I didn't stream yesterday, so we're streaming today instead. But yeah, let me say hi to everyone who's here, and then we can jump into things. Looks like Pandoxer was first today. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. We've also got Woosa. Welcome back. How's it going? Box of Ninjas is also here. Been a bit. Good to see you. Maniac. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Krampus iPad is also here. How you doing? Good to see you again. Thank you for the resub at... Oh, I got to open up my little dashboard. Good reminder. 46 months. Holy shit. 46 months. God damn. That's so many. Appreciate you stopping by, as always. I've been gone for a while. I guess I streamed last week, but before then it was a bit. But we're back, ish. We also have a... Oh, I gotta click the replay button. That way we get them on the videos. We've also got a resub from S1 Cube at 39 months. Damn. That's such a long time. Speaking of such a long time, next month is my 6 years of streaming on Twitch. 6 years. Maybe we'll do something for that. I don't know. But it's been quite a while. I don't actually have recordings of the original streams, so those are unfortunately lost to the sands of time, but there's some pretty early on. 6 beers for 6 years? That's easy, we could do that. JJMC is also here. Hello, hello. Calzoon is also here. Hi, hope you're feeling better. I'm almost 100%. Still have like a reflexive cough thing. Meanex says, anyone used fast HTML? Is this the new, I think I saw a talk on this. Oh no, this is something else. No, this is a different one. The fastest way to create an HTML app, JK. You just write HTML. You don't... Wait, no, this is the same fucking thing. Is this not? I thought this was another Samuel Colvin project, but it doesn't look like it is. I don't know. It doesn't seem that useful. But I don't know. I like I don't understand why there seems to be this obsession in programming of not writing HTML, but writing HTML equivalent stuff that ends up being HTML. Like, just fucking write HTML. It's not that hard. Just do it. But no, we're gonna call a function called capital div and pass it the return value of capital P. Just fucking write HTML. It's not that hard. Anyway. The Big Six, indeed. Robota says, what's the JPEG business in the terminal on the right? This part here. My capture card is dying. That's the Pokemon game that's being played below automatically. That purple color at the bottom causes my capture card to freak out and print these corrupt JPEG messages. We'll see if it happens again when it switches back to the other screen. Oh, it didn't do that time. Probably because it's grayed out. But the bright purple, the capture card absolutely hates those colors for whatever reason. Don't know why, but it's dying. I'll have to get a new one at some point. Box Ninja says, check that out. Not for me. Can't really find a need for it. I think that's it's a solution asking for a problem rather than a problem that already exists and someone finding a solution for it, which I find, people tend to do a lot. The way it goes, I guess. A dev panda, hello, welcome. SGML is better. There we go. DDL says HTML is my favorite object-oriented programming language. I mean, yeah. Never used any framework, just learned about, hence I asked. Yeah, I saw a talk on, I think it might have been that library, but I'm not sure, at EuroPython, and it seemed like a stretch that anyone would ever want to use it. Cynthia Diaz-Gago, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I hope you're doing great. And I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday/Monday. Monday? I guess it could be Monday for some people. Bingham is also here. Hello. How you doing? Are the EuroPython videos out yet? No, it's not this one. This is from DjangoCon 2022. I don't think the EuroPython videos are out yet. Actually, let's do YouTube. And I think they only have the little volunteer sketchy thing up. Yeah. Nothing's out and ready there yet. Wisa says, Anthony, would you create your own programming language? In some ways, I kind of already have. In a couple ways. Let's see. This you could consider its own programming language. It's a templating language that I have taken another templating language and removed most of the garbage from it. So you could consider this a programming language, although it's sort of just like Python. I once made a configuration language that I never finished, but it had nice properties that I liked. But again, I never finished it. Joke Dev, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. And I think I wrote my, what is is it JS Pokemon? Yeah, this one. And it's a private repo, so you won't even be able to see this. Right? Is that what that lock means? I think so. This was enterprisey as hell. What was the thing? Somewhere in here. No, that's the C# code. Where's this thing? Damn. Somewhere in here. We're in here. Somewhere in here I made my own little meta assembly like language to do text dialogues. But anyway, I think the answer is I don't want to write another programming language. They all suck, and I don't think I would do better than the existing ones. Utkargsk says, it was so difficult to configure NeoVim for Python. Interesting. Lots of clutch. Welcome. Belwada's also here. How you doing? AHTML. Hopefully not. Markdown, but with good tables. Oh, I've done that too. Yeah, I guess that is also sort of. I don't know if I would really call it a different language, but it's certainly a bastardization of YAML. Sections. This one here. Oh, I literally picked the only one that's not going to have that. This is the one I wanted. Yeah, so I made this like funny syntax for tables that doesn't suck. Where we have rows and columns. and then a block. And I also conveniently made it so that these line up with 4 space indents, because I know the RST one, there's like RST stuff that's similar to this, but it's always 3 space indents and it drives me nuts. So that's why it's equals R equals and equals C equals for row and column. 12 years ago, yeah, it was a funny little project. It's actually kind of cool. I don't know if I could get it running again, but I basically made a map editor and a world stitching load zone thingy. The idea being that I was gonna make a Pokemon game, but I never finished it. Is that Flume Mix in the background? The music, or I have no idea. No idea. Marsha's here, and Belnathus is here. Hello, hello. I think the browser needs better defaults sometimes. Are we talking about for like HTML elements in general, or like surely tab character for indents? Akamo, hello, hello. I feel like you've been here before a long time ago. Your name sounds familiar. Let's see, when was the last time you were here? Oh, fuck. It's been over a year. But welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. Grandpa's iPad says, how do you like Michigan? I'm getting tired of living in my state. I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I can buy a house here. I can have cars, and things are relatively close. Cost of living is reasonable. The weather is I mean, I like the weather. I mean, the humidity is not for everybody, but no, nice. Used to ask questions. I haven't even seen your streams for a long time. Well, welcome back. My shorts on YouTube. Oh yeah, I have like 2 of those. The problem is I have like a ton of ideas for shorts, but it's much easier for me to just record normal videos because shorts require a lot of editing. Even just changing them from horizontal recorded to vertical, I need to do like a whole bunch of transposing and cropping and yeah. Anyway, let's talk about open source. Since last time, I have 2 things that I did in open source repo. Oh, I wanted to show you. Yeah, I'll show you some work stuff since I'm particularly proud of this, but I'll show you that in a second. The first is in Django stubs. Actually, they're both in Django stubs. I changed so backing up a bit, Django stubs is a library that provides type stubs, PyI files for MyPy, so it understands some parts of Django, and then a MyPy plugin because Django is stupidly magical, and Django the plugin in Django stubs teaches MyPy about all of the magic fuckery that Django does. Things like ORM methods, you know, the model classes, fields, forms, that sort of stuff. And one thing that MyPy's or Django stubs' plugin does is it understands whether attributes of models are nullable or not. And it does that by looking at the arguments for those attributes. So for instance, you would make a model and you might say X is a models.integer field and Y is a models.integer field, but it has null equals true, for instance. Now you can imagine a world where you have integer field and it has a set type and a get type, and you could overload init to be like self integer field enter none if they passed in null as literal true. You can imagine somebody writing all this out, but Django stubs doesn't do this. I wish it did. It actually actually I think would make everything a lot simpler. But instead what Django stubs does is it looks at this parameter, tries to match it up to the signature of init, and then create nullability based on that. And it was an integer field, but we had a different class, a foreign key class, which extended models dot foreign key. It didn't actually have the proper generics on it, but ignore that for a sec. And it had double underknit, self, star args, star quarks. And Django stubs was looking at the signature, and it's like, I don't see a null parameter, so I don't know that it's nullable or not. So I changed it to look at the caller instead of this signature here. That's what this for loop does here. And then I had a little test where I basically wrote out exactly the same example that Sentry was using, and this test failed here. Arch says, this makes me want to write code. I should start riding my bike though. Went for a physical a few days ago. My blood pressure was actually really good. Oh, nice. Good to hear. So anyway, this is the first thing that I fixed. I also fixed the variance on the type variables in, oh, it's where's X. I wonder if, is where's X doing Django stuff? Oh no. I fixed the variance on the two type vars in related field. Just so they match the base class. I'm actually surprised that this isn't an error. Though, thinking about it kind of makes sense. Like, a subclass of a particular variance could always be invariant, because invariant is equal. I need to learn more about variance. Anyway, Exonity has resubbed at 43 months. It's great to see you again. I hope you're doing well. And look at that whiskey emote. Wait, that's a different person's whiskey emote. What is happening to our whiskey emotes? But great to see you again, Exonity. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, just fix the variance here. That way the subclass of this related field worked correctly. Because I was using the proper variance on these two. That's my little open source stuff. I did want to show you two work pull requests that I did. That I am particularly proud of. How am I going to find this? Manager. Just one. Okay, so this patch I've been working on since June. And I've had to fix a lot of MyPy and Django stuff to get this working. And all of the purple links are things that I had to fix in order to merge this patch. Including upgrading MyPy and fixing Django stubs. And I finally split all of those different changes out to eventually have just a small version bump. Got rid of some type ignores. This is the whole difference in the change here. This assignment and then base class here. That's the whole magic of the change. And this is, I just to-do'd these because I didn't know how to fix them. One of my coworkers actually fixed this file already for me, and this one I'm gonna fix later. It's a lot of work to fix. But basically, this one-line change here made it so models were type checked in Sentry's code bases, and it exposed like 3,000 MyPy errors. And so I fixed all of those. A lot of work went into this, and now models are actually typed properly. Except I also noticed that foreign keys were not being followed either. They were also completely untyped. And so I went through a similar, not quite as many patches, but a similar stack of changes here to get type variables, or to get foreign key references working. Yeah, so I had to fix about 250 errors here. Not as bad, but pretty good. White Monster Love. Interesting name. Couple question comments. What ID text editor did you use? Ta-da! Look at the bot. Look at the bot. The bot did its good job. Do people often recognize your nickname from GexI? What is this? I don't know what Gex is. Gex. Beats me. Don't know what that is. Tad Blessing, welcome to the stream. I submitted my team. I did all the FIP stuff from last time. What? What is going on? What does that mean? Now hide the errors again. You're adding too much work. Oh, I'm dumb. Marsha did it for me. Oh, I'm dumb. Thank you, Marsha. Thank you. It's because it didn't know what this is. Damn, I thought the bot was smarter than it was. It's Marsha! Hooray! Marsha's the bot. Remember when we convinced that guy in Discord that they were a bot? Anyway. So that's the open source stuff since last time. Damn, still coughing. I was so proud, yeah. But now I can be proud of you instead. Okay. So I basically want to do two things today. One is learned a brand new cursed thing about Python's tokenize over last week. So, you know, on Python 3.12, fstrings got a new tokenization. And so if you do Python 3.12 tokenize t.py, you'll see that you get fstring start as the little f and the quote, fstring middle for any chunks of stuff that's just text inside the meat of the string, and then you'll get op tokens for the substitutions, and fstring end for the end of the string. So that's all new in Python 3.12. If we did the same thing in 3.11, we just have a string token for all this. So now you can peer into the bits and bobs inside the fstring. And I knew all that, and we wrote a bunch of code to handle this, since there's now a whole bunch of weird edge cases. Like before, curly braces only meant sets or dictionaries, but now they're also the middle chunks of an fstring. The spacing in here is different than what you would do normally, etc., etc. One thing I didn't know, and I knew this functionality, I didn't know about the tokenization part of this. Ginger Sammy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. If you escape a curly brace by doubling it inside of a string, it'll print verbatim. So do this and then this. Bloop. We'll get verbatim curly braces here. The substitution will still work because it's a single curly brace elsewhere. What I didn't know is that the tokenization fucking lies about those parts here. So I've definitely had two curly braces here, but the fstring middle token only represents it as a single curly brace. And you'll notice there's actually a gap between this token and the next token. And so there's sort of a no man's land of the second curly brace here. The same thing is true for this token here. We also have a gap between this character and this character. And again, the curly brace is only represented as one curly brace, which is fucking stupid. The whole point of tokenization is that you get the tokens back as is, not mutated and incorrect and different. This is infuriating. It's impossible to fix now because it's already been around since 3.12 was released. And I don't even know if someone would want this to be fixed because they've probably written code to handle this, just like I'm going to do today. We are going to handle this because apparently it's just sort of silently unhandled right now. And I'll show you an interesting side effect of this. I wrote a module called tokenize-rt, which allows you to do, I should have done Python 3.12. I wrote a module called tokenize-rt, which lets you do round-trip tokenization of Python code. And is that the file that we had? Yeah. And fortunately, no. Fortunately, tokenize-rt preserves the doubled curly brace there, but it does it in a surprising way. As Bald Ass, thank you for the welcome to the stream. I hope your name is intentional like that and not just me making fun of you, but welcome. Hope you're doing well. Are there any issues in the Python repo about this tokenization issue? No, but it definitely seems intentional because there's code in CPython to handle this. So, yeah. It definitely seems intentional. But somebody should have been like, wait a minute. Hold up. This not a good idea. But anyway. H. Mendoza says, welcome to the current state of software where we keep piling shit on top of together. Yeah, basically. So this accidentally works due to special code in tokenize-rt to handle whitespace tokens, because whitespace tokens aren't part of Python's tokenization for whatever reason. Again, they probably should have been part of Python's tokenization. But no, whitespace isn't important in Python, so blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we gotta fix this today. Now, the spooky thing of this is, I don't know if this is gonna break the other things that I've written that use this. Hopefully not, but we'll see. And we also have to fix flake8 in pycodestyle. Someone is already fixing flake8, but they're being very stubborn about writing tests for whatever reason. So we're gonna get code change like a ghost their patch. And then we're gonna have to re-implement the same thing in pycodestyle. Oh, that's a cool emote. Nice little Rubik's Cube there. Move fast and break things, yeah. Yeah. But the reason that this looks intentional is if we look at the tokenize module, there's an untokenized function, and it has special handling for this doubled curly brace fuckery. Yeah. It loops horribly though. Oh yeah, the Rubik's Cube could be improved. What does this escape brackets function do? What the fuck? I don't know why there is so much complexity here for this. I think this is equivalent to this entire function. And backslashes don't actually do anything in fstrings, so drugs? Oh, obviously can't change that file. Can you just remove the bad code? Yeah, let's just delete Python real quick. Yeah. Seems they forgot that curly brace escapes curly brace in an fstring and didn't take it into account. I mean that's my problem right now. I think they took the C tokenizer and pointed it to tokenize, and then we're like, well, there's this one quirk in the C tokenizer to make it simpler for the C parser. Fuck it, we'll forward port that quirk to everything else. But yeah, where was I? Oh, we're gonna get remote -v. Damn. Oh, I had copied their bloop 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 bloop. The heck, I just saw Chandelure and Rampardos by your camera and thought it was Spanish. Oh, the Pokemon? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Not sick, but I still have this annoying cough. Damn COVID. Is it stuck? No, it waits, yeah, there's a little blue thing right above my cursor here. That's grayed out. It will turn darker blue, and then it'll press X, and it'll refresh the list of dudes there. It's currently trying to find exactly one Pokemon. Move C, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Pendix says, my gift, my curse, my problem. I missed the part where that's my. Anyway. Okay, so good code, change like a ghost. Their patch looked fine. Except, I wanted them to write a new test instead of changing the meaning of this old test. And they were like, no. And so we are going to be like, yes. Oops. What happened there? Weird. Test. Blue, 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 blue. Link. So, just that as the source. And then we gotta go back up here and restore this test back to what it was before. It should just be additions. Oh. Oh, I deleted that line. Oh no, that's in the wrong spot. I was gonna say, that looks really weird like that. This makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Run the test real quick. I like removing code more than I like writing code. Yeah, me too. Get out the shoe. It's true. It's true. It's shoe time. Fuck. What failed? Oh, the line numbers. Damn it. Key error Py312. Yeah, very good, Talks. Very good. 9-1. So much output. There we go, much better. Good code, change like a ghost. Steven at that.guru. What an email address. Did I ever tell you about this chat? So remember this video where I basically was like, this diffgram company keeps spamming emails after they scrape them from GitHub, and then when people complained about it on GitHub, they started deleting the issues. That's a TLDR of this video. They tried to privacy strike my YouTube channel, claiming that, where's the part in the video? 507. Claiming that I was doxing private information from this time slice in the video, which is a public GitHub profile. Anyway, wild times, but yeah. Anyway, I just thought of that because it showed someone's email address, but like this is public information, so it's not like I'm not doxing. Hey. Oh wow, that does finish real quick. I thought you were about to open up. I'm a businessman. I'm doing my business. No, not this time, Maisha. All right, cool. Blah 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 blah. Cool. So that looks good now. So now I got to do the same thing in pycodestyle. There it is, mute string. Yeah, it's just the same problem. Oh. Oh, there's no unit test for this. Great. Oh. These are very me style tests. There might not actually be a test for this. It's for registering checks. Lesson Python 3.3. It can probably be changed to not do that, but God, this code looks hideous. The fuck is this like 32 space indent here? Gross. I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh, this feels like it. Doesn't this globally mutate this module? I guess at least this checker doesn't do anything, but if false yield. Yes, because MyPy for the longest time didn't understand this. I don't think this is actually for MyPy though. I think this is probably just a different spelling of that. The one that I like most is this one. Kind of a neat little pattern there. Anyway, it doesn't look like there's a good way to check this, unfortunately. Let's see if we can figure out how to get it out of that method anyway. Build tokens line. Self.tokens. What is self.tokens? I guess we can build one of these things and figure it out from there. Why return \n yield? It is an empty generator. So if you just have a normal function and you try and loop over it, you're gonna get a type error. But if you want an empty generator, if you just did this, you're instead going to get, oops, fx. What am I doing? Or x in this, faux. Friends got x. You're gonna get one none out of it, which you don't want. You don't want this to produce anything at all. And so if you do return yield, you now properly have an empty generator. Or you can do it like yield from this. Same thing. But yeah, it's to make something a generator, since a normal function is not a generator. This is one of the like weird quirks of like functions in Python, and that there's quite a few different flavors, and just the syntax, like just because they contain the yield statement, that changes how the function operates. But yeah, maybe I'll make a video on this. Video idea, different ways to make an empty generator and why it is needed. Like, says I really should spend time folding clothes when I do laundry rather than when packing for work trips. Yeah, I know that feeling. See, what I find is interesting is oh, I got logged out. Is it always feels like packing folded clothes into a suitcase gives you a lot less room. And that I always have a lot more room when returning home and it's just dirty clothes shoved into bags. And so maybe folding clothes for a work trip is not the play. Maybe it's better to leave them unfolded and just shoved into a bag. Okay, so it looks like I can just build a checker. Maybe. Is it string IO? Is it bytes IO? It can string IO. Yeah. And then I have to iron things. True. Checker dot tokens equals this. What's the name of the function? Oh, it is build tokens line. Index out of range. Shit. Hooray! Okay, so we can at least fudge a unit test out of that. God, this is why classes are a bad idea. How are those normally supposed to get set up? File name is none, standard in, lines or this. Okay, so we can actually feed the lines in there. Where does the tokenization part happen? Generate tokens. Tokenize file, run the physical line checks and yield tokens. Well, we don't want that. Tokgen. Okay, well we'll just but it's the socks that annoy me the most at this point. I did a very me thing and I only have 2 kinds of socks. Well, it's not strictly true. I have some like brightly colored ones. But I have white socks and they're all the same. And then I have black socks and they're all the same. And then I have some like blue patterny ones that are very easy to match. But it basically just means that socks are really easy because they're all the same. But anyway, all right, see how we can fudge this. Test fstring logical line. Okay, so tokens equals list tokenize tokens read line 1 2. All cliffs, hello, welcome. My white socks are all somewhat the same, all are white, but some are older than others and a bit more soft/comfy. I gotta pair them up right. One of these days I'm gonna buy like 30 new pairs, throw out all the old ones, make it easier. Yeah, I do that every couple of years. it's nice. Marsh says, starting to ride the bike a little hard and it's taking away from my thinking abilities, so I'm gonna go watch something more chill while I exercise. Fair enough. Well, thank you for stopping by, Marsha, and I will see you around. Checker equals checker lines equals search.split lines. Checker.tokens equals tokenize. Bloop bloop bloop. And checker.build tokens line. If that assert checker dot logical line is equal to f 6 7 2 fuck 1 2 3 4 yeah 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 yeah. That should be a failing test, hopefully. Assuming I did that correctly. Consumed King! Welcome, welcome. Bleep. Sys is not divine. Did you forget to import sys? I did, in fact. Might as well run the linter, right? I'm just waiting until they make an AI that can write tests. I don't think an AI can write tests. Undefined name thing. Oh, right. This should be a normal string. Blurp. You have to truly understand what's going on to write a test. I mean, you could write a bad test. Okay, it's fucky wucky. That's good, I think. Because we haven't fixed the problem yet. Maybe in the next 10 years? Well, the thing is, it's not a, like, AI doesn't understand things. It just regurgitates what it, what it's been trained on. And so it doesn't really, it's not like that's not going to change in 10 years. It's just a limitation. Might fix it. Get a white booty says, is it accurate to say that the AI lacks comprehension? Yeah, that's one part of it. It's that it doesn't truly understand anything. And actually says, writing tests with AI is the same as copying current output and saying that that's the expected value. Why bother? You're just persisting the current behavior, not double checking it. Yeah. Well, that's weird. I definitely changed the implementation. Why is it still the same? It's a lot longer now. So that tells me that the end offset didn't get good. Really wish my company would stop pushing the Gen AI nonsense and say it will help us deliver more faster. It won't. Coding isn't our bottleneck. Yeah, that is a lot of the problem with a lot of this. Three. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I also missed Viking688. Thank you as well for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Nice content. Thanks. What? Doc line too long? Fucking stupid ass thing. What a stupid warning. What a waste of my goddamn time. I'll just fucking delete the comment then. There, is it within the stupid character limit now? Waste my time thing. That's why I pushed really hard to make that disabled by default. This is a useless warning. Sadly, the only jobs that I see available for me at this point, kind of want to leave software. I feel that sometimes. I definitely feel that sometimes. Oh, you know, that's what it was. Now that I was thinking out, somebody was talking about fast HTML earlier. I was thinking of fast UI, which is the same fucking garbage as fast HTML in that, like, you write out manual HTML in Python in the same way that you would write out manual HTML in Python here, but they're different. They're different. But I remember now. Fighting through the COVID brain fog. Just logical line for fstring. Middle brace escaping. Quick question, where should I start with PyTest, and how recommended is it to go with coverage? I would recommend coverage anytime you're gonna run tests. I think I have a like quick start with PyTest. Oh, and so many other videos. Test. Getting started with PyTest. Here we go. And a whole bunch of other PyTest videos. But yeah. Fast UI looks like Dash from Plotly. Yeah, I think I was being compared to that in the talk. But it all just felt like, why would I need this? The solution looking for a problem. But no, 1949. Watching these now, so I'm gonna look. Sounds good. Sketch and Paint. Welcome, welcome. Crazy keyboard. Yeah, it's a weird one, but it's ergonomic. That's the idea. I don't know. I use it because it looks cool. Consume King says, how much time did you need to ditch LSP? Well, let me tell you, Consume King, LSP did not exist when I started writing code, so I have never used it. Wild concept, right? So zero. Zero amount of time. Or decades, whichever way you want to think about it. I'm gonna say I found a need for Dash purposes because you really need to generate HTML page dynamically without server-side render. See, I feel like you can just you can do anything with server-side rendering. I feel like it's rare to see something that would be impossible without front-end stuff. Or with minimal front-end. Sketch Paint says, I wish I could code like you. I've been trying to learn Python for like 3 years now, but I give up. So giving up on that now. Well, here's my advice for working on stuff or learning something is, especially with programming, is to have a project that you're working on, something that you want to see done, rather than like an exercise just to do it. Like find something that you're personally invested in, and like that you know, it could be something small. Like it's a good example. There was a game in New York Times called Ken that I couldn't find more puzzles for, so I wrote my own implementation of it. And it was like a project that like I personally wanted to get done. I learned Android development in order to do it. It was something where like I was motivated personally to accomplish it, and that helped me stick to it, and I think in a lot of ways helped me learn better along the way. And so, you know, if you're just learning for the sake of learning and like going through tutorials and stuff, that shit's fucking boring. And yeah, you're gonna burn out and quit on learning something. But if you make learning interesting and if you make something that you want to see it get done, you're gonna be a lot more motivated and a lot more, and you're gonna learn better. Oh my god, is Twitch chat like leaking out to anyone else? It keeps blinking for me. It's driving me nuts. Let's see if it'll do it again now that I've mentioned it. I'm just staring at it intently. Of course, now it doesn't do it. God damn it, making me a liar, Twitch chat. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, just build shit that you want to see work, and you know, hopefully you'll learn stuff along the way. There's kind of remembering the Turbo Pascal days. I'm not that far back, but Leon says, how do you get your mind to code a lot and be productive? Oh, you don't even have to be productive. Just try and work towards something. As long as you're making progress, that's what matters, at least in the beginning. Productivity will come with practice. It's you know, it's a skill. It's something that like you work on, you get better, and eventually you're good at it. Or eventually you're okay at it. Maybe you're not. Maybe you don't ever get to being good at something, but that's fine. You know, like it depends on what your goal is for it. Pari's here. Hello, welcome back. How long will it take to build an AI woman? I don't think you're gonna be able to do that. Zen Daily. Hello, welcome. And usually I wait for the other maintainer, but today I'm busy, so we're admin merging this one. Let's see if I can actually make a release here. I don't think much is all merged here. Get log, one line, first parent, decorate. Yeah, nothing. I'm gonna make a patch release here. Oops. Get me out of here. Don't like this new Twitch UI for mobile. Well, I don't use it on. I don't know. Uncle says, I'm stuck on this fun task where the IP I get is the IP forwarded that no one knows where it's from, and it's some random Google content IP, but we only use AWS. That's a weird one. Are you getting like X forwarded for headers, or like the whatever the other standard is? Fujikawa, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, how do I make a release in this damn repo? I don't even remember. Git tag. Well, you just show the last one that I made. Really. 2.12.0. Oh, we're gonna change log. Name only. Format equals. Oh, it still shows the GPG garbage? But what about my format equals? Damn Git. There we go. 2.12.1. Not the 10th month, definitely. It is the 8th month. 0804. I happen to know that I had DMCA'd for this song, so I'm skipping it. Even though even though it doesn't show up in the VOD. Properly preserve escaped kind of a garbage there. 1252. Yeah. I think I signed this one too. I don't think I do. 2.12.1. My GPT key. God, I hate GPT keys. They're so dumb. Paste. Let me make sure that I'm actually tagging the right thing. Yeah, we merged that. Good. MetaMouse, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh no, you're running sign up to Pi. Bite me. Token. You saw your password. It's luggage12345. Oh no. Real hello, welcome, welcome. Get push origin head. Thanks. Bop. Now I gotta do the same thing for flick 8. Which means it's gonna be a big auto update day on Monday. Oh, that's tomorrow. What was this? Docs. Not useless, but only format. Maybe not format so that I can actually see the output. Yeah. All right. Oh God, what the fuck? This is what I wanted. Here we go. We gotta make another one of these. And then we gotta make a 7.1.1. And then a 7.1.1. When's the last time I made a bug fix release? Not been a while. Is this gonna work? It does. Look at that. This is a janky cat. Yeah, this looks fine. 7.1.1. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now we gotta change all these numbers. Oh, Cliffs, thank you for the resub with Prime at 3 months, which gets you a fancy new badge. Good to see you again. Thank you for your continued support. Oh wow, the date is almost the same. Weird. Coincidence. My Firebox died, so now just on my phone. At least it's nice. His data plans are now 100 gigs. Oh. Well, I hope your internet comes back. Okay, so we gotta update that. Gotta update this. 7.1.1. What did I put in the pycodestyle changelog? So we're just gonna use the same thing. The also issue 1948. 48. And I think it was 1949. Yeah. 949. Gotta make a new milestone. Garbage. Most of my time. Milestones. Oh, close. New milestone. 7.1.1. Create milestone. Milestone. This one. And the issue. This one. Milestone. This one. Now we should have two things. Two closed. And this is milestone number 51. Looks good. Did I? Yeah. I did. Let's do a little self-review since these don't go through code review. Yeah, that looks good. What do these look like? Similar. 7.1.1. And then get tag sign 7.1 release 7.1.1. Why didn't it ask for my GPG password? Oh, probably because we just did one recently. Cool. 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 We made a new Flake 8 release. Yay. I used to post them on the Twitters, but now I don't do it at all. Cool. Alright, so now I gotta fix the same thing for tokenize-rt. Time for us to do a local update? Yeah. Yeah. Let's push to main, but it's just a version bomb, so it's not that big a deal. Tokenize-rt. We don't have any tests for those. Bloop, 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 bloop. He explains release cycle best practices. Well. Oh, my keyboard squeaked. That was an interesting one. Ajax Amsterdam, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. And welcome to the stream. Pragma. Greater than or equal to. Blurp. Do you have any videos on making releases / cutting branches? I think I did one. Yes, whatever episode 39 is. Releasing a Python package to PyPI. I don't know if I actually go over branch management in that one. I guess we can just hear it to read me a little bit. Well, I do. I do that. But, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say this is necessarily best practices. It's just what I do. Yeah, like you could, like I guess the true way to manage this is have a CI pipeline do it for you. Special GitHub workflows and OIDC and damn it, I forgot to record my OIDC video. No. But spoilers, here's the contents of the video. Next question more about if you do main production or merge releases for features, or I don't know. Maybe that's what they're asking. Hard to tell. But IMO special branch workflows are rarely worth it. What's happening here? Yeah, so that seems fine. That's the old behavior. Through 12. I don't know, there's all sorts of like funky patterns for like dev branching and periodic merging, and like I think what I do is called trunk-based development, which is the dead simplest, stupidest way to do development, and it worked great. And I don't know why I would ever do any of the other weird funky ones. Sketch and Paint, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. So this is not quite right, but we will edit it to the right output. Okay, so we have these unimportant white spaces in here, which should just get an extra curly here. And this one should get an extra curly here. A few of these lines are too long. Bloop. So we should have a failing test now. Hooray. The TLDR thing is typically, as long as you have a good process in place, branch strategy doesn't really matter. Yeah. So how the fuck does this work? This is the new line handling. This is this part here. So we probably just need special handling here. Why do they deprecate setup.py s beatus wheel? They just deprecated all subcommands of setup.py. Because it's not really meant to be executed, and there are in theory better tools like pip and build, but they still fucking work, and they're way simpler than making a virtual app, installing build, running python-m build with whatever arguments it takes that I can never remember. Like, I know these work, and so I just keep using. Maybe not the best recommendation, but is what I do. Or Miss Hello, hello. How you doing? Okay, so oh, the token does contain the end offset. Does it? That's the previous byte offset. Got it. So we just have to adjust token text, it looks like, since that'll get handled here. Can you do you can. Now the question is this faster? um, um, I don't even remember what their turn value of time it is. Is it the slowness or is it the fastness? I'm the number of executions of the main statement. Okay, so that tells me that the string.translate, despite being niftier, is actually slower. I've been super stressed with work and a volunteer role. Oh, TLDR, the client at work wasn't happy with a slowdown issue at the platform. They were close to pulling the contract. Oh, well, that seems not great. I don't think the mods even saw your message, Wusa, but the filters happen before the message even gets moderated. Silly Laird, hello, how you doing? Toke text equals toke text not replace. Curly, double curly. Curly, double curly. What the fuck? That was weird. Oh, I got an ad. That seemed to have worked out. Okay, so this should fix the tests, and of course it does. Wee. Oh boy. Huh. Still got this part here. So what the hell? I probably need to adjust an offset too. Oh. Oh, I see. We have to adjust equal. Where does equal even come from? Oh, we have it there. Hooray! It says hug Anthony today with Babby. What? What? Hmm. Yeah, this seems fine. Seems fine. Technically a breaking change, though. Properly handle fstring middle escaped braces. Gislusta says, what are you coding? I just arrived. With some other funny characters. If you do bang today, you can get the answer. We're currently fixing up fstring token stuff, where they did a derpy thing in 3.12. And we're fixing it. Yeah. Do we have the old one? Where? Go. This looks like the old one. Yeah. Seems fine. That seems fine. I am not drinking my water fast enough, so I'm gonna finish this real quick, go fill it up, and I will be right back, and hopefully CI will be done by that. Oh, but I doubt CI is running on 312. Let's check that first. Oh, it is. Look at that. Cool. So we don't have to change anything there. Okay, but anyway, I'll be right back. I'll see you in a sec. Hello, hey back. Alright, let's see what we got here. Before we release this, I want to make sure a few of my things using this don't change in behavior. Notably PyUpgrade, and I guess probably naturally comma. Oh, we already have it. Should we clone it anyway? Make a 312 VM since that's where it will have an effect at all. We will try that. Conan, guys, good sub, changed like a ghost. Thank you for the resub at 38 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Also, the dog Mocha, welcome back. Hello, hello. Hopefully you're doing well as well. But thank you for your continued support, Coneygeist. I hope you're doing great today. Uninstall tokenize-rt. Yes. Install tokenize-rt. I'm surprised I'm already on major version 5 of this. I guess because it inherits the breaking changes of the underlying tokenizing, maybe? I don't even know what the breaks have been, but well, we can look at that in a sec. What the fuck am I doing? Pycodestyle. Yeah. Brr. Okay, so that doesn't care. Good. Then again, it probably doesn't actually hit this behavior. Ormis says, watching this makes me miss my old job where all the code has tests and uses linters and stuff. Nothing anywhere close to that at my current place. Oh no. Oh no. Install, yes. Pip install this one. Okay, so it doesn't really care, but I think I'm at a major version anyway. I'm kind of curious. Okay, removing the Python 2 parsing. Okay, that makes sense. Or removing Python 2 parse 2 support. And version 3.0 seems like I just added a bunch of helpers. Oh, right. There is a fix-up weirdness behavior. Yeah, I remember that. And 2.0 was so old that I don't even know what it was. That's fine. Okay. Merge. Stupid purple thing. Alright. We're gonna use the rare bump major. Wow. And I could change my things that use this to require 6.0, but I don't think it actually fixes any problems that any of those things deal with, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I think. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is fix whatever's broken here. D3CD2. Deck D2. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Diary of Jane. I don't even know if I know the lyrics to Diary of Jane. I know I've heard it many, many times. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that one, Ezekiel. I don't. Let's see if I can read the lyrics and even think of what it sounds like. Oh, these words are so familiar. Oh yeah, I know this. I know this. I don't think I can sing this one. Then anyone you know, I get to sing a song for you. I don't know if this is gonna go well because I'm still a little bit sick. Oh, you just want me to pick any song? Then wait, no 6 singing? Okay, I'll give you your points back and you'll have another attempt at this later. Review quests. Alright, I will reject. So you'll get your points back. And we'll do it another day. He'll just cough? Yeah, I'll just cough. Won't be great. Alright, missing modules. Annotation lib. I fucking hate that they do this. There's like rule number 1 of naming a library is don't put the word lib in it. And yet, annotation lib, I mean zlib they inherit, fine, whatever. There's the toml lib, import lib. Like of course they're libraries. They're libraries. A library named lib makes it's redundant. But anyway. Alright, let's see if these are conditional dependencies or hard dependencies. My guess is they are hard dependencies. Pull, prune. It was inspect and functools? Is that what it said? Yeah, functools and inspect. Interesting. What does functools care about annotations? Oh, I bet it's for fucking what's that thing called? Single dispatch. I bet it's for that. Functools and inspect. And inspect probably cares for like get full arg spec and stuff. Annotation. Only import typing if annotation pressing is necessary. Right, so this is a guarded import here. So that one's guarded at least. But this one is not, so yeah. Should it be? I guess the thing about inspect is no one cares if it's slow to import inspect because inspect is hella slow as it is. Get annotations. Oh, and this is an exported name too, so it definitely has to be a hard dependency there. Okay. Link CMake by default prepends lib to whatever you call your libraries, which is a bit weird. That is a convention from probably GCC from ancient times. So that's probably more just CMake following the typical POSIX convention there. Okay, so this is a new dependency. That's fine. Oh, I learned a new thing last time. What was it? Dissociate? I learned how to dissociate. Dissociate. Yeah. Yeah. Dissociate. Dissociate. Can't fucking spell. There we go. This allows me to. I know these clones here are stale. And oops. And I want to clone, but I want to use the pre-existing objects to the speed up. So I would previously use reference to do that. But then if I deleted the thing that I was referencing blobs from, then the clone would break. But you can use dissociate, which borrows the references to avoid network I/O, but then copies them over into the repo anyway. So it's just a way to avoid a bunch of I/O. While also having a complete repository. Which is pretty neat. It sounds complicated. Yeah, I mean it's an optimization for an optimization, but it's nice when you have like an existing clone and you know that some of the objects are going to be the same, or most of them, or all of them. Reference can be really nice, but then it has some sharp edges due to the way reference clones are set up. Cancer CTN, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Did I read that right? Cancer with a K? Anyway. But yeah, so for instance, let me show you this one. So we clone this with reference, we clone this other one without dissociate. And they should clone in about the same time. Actually, that one seemed to clone faster. Don't know why that one cloned faster, but if we cd into this one, there'll be a little git. Git, there we go. How does it hook this up? Get objects, info, alternates. Yeah, this file. And so this tells it another place to look for get objects in this other repo. And if we get status, blah, 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 that works. But if this reference repo were to move or get deleted, then suddenly your Git repo is fucked. Bad object. Reference directory doesn't exist. Check alternates. And so you're screwed. Your repo loses all of its Git bits. But the other repo that we clone with dissociate is just fine because it copied the objects over rather than just referencing them. Anyway, spoilers, that's gonna be a video at some point, but anyway. Ames Hope, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Cancer CTN says a programming channel. Indeed. There's a few of us at some point. Yeah, Sunday's usually my recording day, but we're streaming instead, so yeah. Ubuntu Noble. Debian, was it libpever minimal? Oh no, it's pever minimal. Minimal.reamd.debian.in. Yeah, so we gotta add. Oh, it's right up at the top. Annotation lib. Oh, except these are spaces. But these are tabs? Yeah. Oh god. No expand tabs. Module. Annotation lib. Looks correct. Oh, we're doing an actual raid. Cool. And actually, I wanted to make sure that inspect is a hard dependency. It is. I'm surprised that's in minimal, but nevertheless. Annotation lib is a new standard library, and it on by inspect. And then cherry pick and rerun. Stupid scroll bar is so far down. There we go. Uday65, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Neil says, can you explain what is the file that changed? It's really very, very specific for how Dead Snakes is set up. But there's this special file there, this debian lib pver minimal dot whatever dot reamd. This file gets read during the build process and splits up the module sets into Debian's various packages. So if you do on a Linux or on a Ubuntu or Debian system, you grep around for, let's say, the 3.12 packages, you'll see that there's a bunch of them, and there's these lib Python 3.12 minimal and Python 3.12 minimal packages. You can technically install those without most of the standard library, and if you dpackage-L in them, 0.12 minimal, this should just contain like the Python binary itself and a bunch of other Debian junk. But this is the important, like, it really only contains one file, which is just a bare interpreter. And the bare interpreter can't run by itself. It needs a little bit of library help, so that's what's in lib Python 3.12 minimal. This is like the minimal chunk of standard library files that's needed to run Python. Yes, including the entire email package. Part of the minimal dependencies of Python. But this isn't the entire standard library. This is just a small subset. And the rest of it gets packaged in standard lib. Yeah. So here's the rest of the standard library, including some tests. Oh. Huh. I'm surprised that those are here and not... I'm surprised that those are there and not in the test suite. But what do I know? Who knows why they're there? But anyway, Debian splits up the standard library so that they can ship a minimal package to bootstrap stuff. I might kill this at some point because it's really annoying for Dead Snakes. It would deviate from Debian, and maybe not for a good reason. Also, why is there an X there? That can't be right. There's an X on this one too. Wait, where did it go? Hashlib and SSL. What the fuck does that mean? Don't know what that means. This comment is definitely wrong though, but it's fine. The list was derived by looking at the modules in the Perl base package, then adding Python-specific core modules. What does that mean? I don't know. Nobody knows. Somebody knows. It's not me. If we rerun this, hopefully it'll make it successful. Okay, but what I wanted to talk about today is redesigning all of how Dead Snakes is set up so that it is simpler. And I'm realizing that we're 2 hours into the stream and I'm feeling a little sleepy, so I don't think we're going to actually implement all this today, but we might be able to design it and poke around at our various uses of how the metadata is set up and think about the problem and maybe write some stuff down. The problem is, or the core problem is, for me, is this is a fuck ton of work to maintain. And I get very little out of it. And I would like to reduce the amount of work it is to maintain and make it easier for someone else to maintain it. Oh shit, that reminds me. Actually, I should check if there's new Python versions. Before we do this, maybe we'll, I mean, I've already sort of shown you the problem a little bit in that, like, in order to make 3.14 nightly work, I had to fix Ubuntu Noble, and then I had to fix exactly the same problem on Jammy. So for every Python version, I do a nightly and a non-nightly. And then for every nightly and non-nightly, you multiply that by the number of Ubuntu distributions that I support. And so it ends up being like, if I have to make a fix, I have to do it, you know, sometimes up to 6 times or more. If I have to make a fix across different versions, then I have to make it, you know, 20 times. And doing all that is a lot of work to keep these packages working. And so I would like to reduce that in some way. But let's see if there's a new release here first. Damn. We got a package RC1. Fuck. Well, that's definitely going to cut into time and actually getting this working. Git log data 4. That is not gonna go through the dead snakes. That's gonna miss a bunch of stuff. I want not that, but acytili at. Oh shit. No, this can't be right. I'm trying to see what changes I need to cherry pick right now. Git describe contains this. Git describe zero this. Alpha 6. Good. That's weird. When did I have to do my big fix up? Maybe that, but that doesn't make any sense. This should be the big patching, repatching thing. Yeah. But I feel like this is my tag command is wrong. Yeah, this is beta 4 plus some stuff. So I have to do the same thing. What a mess. Discount Thanos says, just got a new laptop that comes with Windows 11. Any recommendations for what to do to it? Also, hello. I mean, I downgraded mine to Windows 10, but I might upgrade it now that the window grouping thing is fixed. Because that was basically why I was holding out. I don't know. Windows is not terrible. Set up a virtual machine. Alright, we're gonna dissociate again. 15-olds. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so we got runbooks. Import upstream 3.13.0 RC1. Yeah, ignore it. I need to unfuck my podman. I don't know what I've done. Or I don't have to do this and I'll just switch to a different computer. I need to upgrade my VM anyway. Oh, I wonder how this is going. I'm activating Windows system subsystem for Linux, but maybe a virtual machine would be better for things I'll think of eventually. Yeah, I don't do WSL because it used to break VMs, and I don't know if it still does, but I feel like a VM is better anyway. Just it feels better. I don't know. WSL, don't get me wrong, WSL is cool tech, but like feel a lot more comfortable with VMs. And I realize that WSL is kind of a VM, sort of. But... holy shit, this is taking forever. Writing Python 1 byte at a time? What is it doing? I guess the build takes even longer. Not even the slowest part. I don't even remember how I cherry picked these patches last time because I had to do a whole bunch of them repeatedly. I want to say that I think I just reset before and then applied that other patch. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if it ever gets to what is it doing? I wish they would release 3.12.5. They're waiting on that for forever. That's like a major fix for like Unicode and tokenization stuff that they regressed in 3.12.4. How often do they release them? April, June. So we should get one soon, maybe. Maybe. Runbooks, refresh patches, Ubuntu. I do it 3 times. Gross. And so here's like another example of like the workflow that I want to improve in that I've already done this work. I've already resolved this conflict in the nightly. I should be able to just cherry pick whatever I did there. But unfortunately not. Because reasons. I have to redo it every time. No, it's this one, right? This should have the ABI thread thing. Yeah, this is the fuckery that I had to fix for. Just to make sure this patch also has the makefile stuff too. It does. Okay, great. So easiest way to do this is to just... oh, I think I did gets reset. I think I did it like this. Continue. And then we have to resolve this conflict. Rebase continue, and then we gotta exit 0. And then I think that will work. Oh, I wanted to check if there were other things that I had to do. So this was another one. That was in beta 2. Yeah, so we already did that one. Cool. So in theory, this is fine. So I'm just gonna YOLO it. But I did that once, now I have to do it again for Jimmy and again for Focal. And I have to hope this is right. So there's a lot of error prone stuff, there's a lot of copying and pasting, there's a lot of like doing the same shit over and over and over, and I think I can design a system which makes all of this better and unifies the nightly and the non-nightly and makes this a lot less work to maintain. At least that is the hope and dream. That is the hope and dream. Okay, so we did Noble. Now we'll do Jimmy. And we're gonna hit the same exact conflict. Yep, there it is. And we'll do the same exact resolution. With the second conflict, but I've resolved this many a time already. Git add to shoe. And then exit 0. And then release. Oh no, what happened here? Invalid reference format, what the fuck? Did that happen above and I just missed it too? I thought I got to do my GPG key thing. Yeah, this worked fine here. Oh, is that file edited? No, this one's edited. Invalid reference format, what the fuck? What? What the hell does that mean? I just don't know. So we're gonna delete all these images and maybe that'll fix it. Very weird. Try this again. What the fuck? Build dash dash source, which should be this file, which has the right permissions. And it's runnable. What? Oh, so it does actually start this script. What the fuck? Invalid reference format. So it should be running this. We do get the command here. And it does start Podman. We get this stuff again. Bash EUXC. It doesn't find bash? Oh, why is there a dot here? Where the fuck did this come from? What? Unlimed? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I do not, Archandis. You can find the answer on my YouTube. Okay, so where did this dot jammy come from? Here as well. Comes from the build script. D package parse changelog. What? What the fuck? Why is that in there? I mean, it happened automatically, so... Did that happen for the other one? That one looks fine. What? So we got that fine. Branch name. So where does it build the Debian version? So somehow this had a dot in it? What the fuck? What the hell happened here? This has never happened before. That's so weird. That's so weird. Well, I guess we'll fix it, but I don't know where that dot came from, and it's very concerning. What the fuck? Told a friend to choose the Unix flavor for my VM, and they said Archer Gen 2. Do you have a long spindly beard? How much patience do you have? Do you want things to work? Alright, that was very strange. I don't know what happened there. Not yet. Yes, for the love of God. Well, you probably don't want to choose Gen 2. Arch has gotten a lot better, but it is also one of those distributions where not even you break it, you buy it. And it's like, it's very much a good luck, have fun. But in a in a you're not gonna have much help sort of way. But I don't know, you'll probably learn a lot. You can tell I don't use either of them because I like stable systems that mostly just work. Okay. That was an adventure and a half. Update, when I asked if they planned for me to be an I use Arch by the way person, they said yes. Oh no. Stable systems are for cowards. There we go, Moomy. How you doing? Good to see you again. Alright, let's see if this does the fuckery again. We ended with dot focal. Oh, it's so weird. Just resolving this conflict again. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. Alright. Hopefully we don't see dot focal again. I have no idea where the period came from. Okay, that looks normal. Peter's haunted. I do need a new one. So maybe this is take it out back and get rid of the ghosties that way. At least go with Mint to avoid being fed the Snap store. You can still purge Snap. It's getting harder and harder, but you can still purge it. Ugh. Schnitzel Katze says, what are you working on? We are working on Dead Snakes right now. I'm first trying to release the latest release candidate of 3.13. And then I want to brainstorm some ideas on how to make this not such a fucking pain in the ass to maintain. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Once this gets going, hopefully once this gets going, I'm gonna start writing some stuff out. Okay. So, sort of the problem is right now, let's just consider 3.14 and 3.13. Also, and 3.12, sure. We'll just consider these three versions for now. And I think that'll help me understand the ideas here. So, in the repos, they have these branches. They have upstream, pristine tar, and then Ubuntu Noble and Ubuntu/Jammy. And we also have 3.14-nightly. Same is true for these ones. These branches don't really care about. This one is identical to the CPython source. This one is some like metadata about the CPython source. And then these are the ones we actually care about, the various distributions. On the distribution branches, they have the Debian directory, which has patches, a makefile, and other junk. And then they have everything else, which is just an untouched version of CPython source. And I suspect that these Debian directories are basically the same between these two. Let's validate that assertion here. Did I mean .jammy, right? Cursed ass thing. I assume that these are basically the same across the various distributions. So if we do git diff, what am I on? Git diff ubuntu jammy into Debian directory. Let's just do name only. The change logs are always gonna be different. Oh, and the patches are different. So why are the patches different? And can they be the same? This one I could probably apply to all of them. This is disabling tests. I can probably apply that to all of them too. Okay. So that's doable, but noble. I also assume that there's going to be some times where, oh, that's interesting. That patch is just missing. I assume there's going to be some times where I want distribution-specific patches, but I can't think of a reason why I would need them right now. I can't remember the last time I've wanted one of those. I'm using IPython. No. So I think, oh, let me look at some of the other versions though. Ooh, there's a lot of differences in this one. Is there a way to exclude files? -X maybe? No. Nani says where. So now the MOTD is just where. Limebite says, are you using Linux? Yes. Does it look like not Linux? Should look like Linux. Fuck, how do I ignore a file? I want to do a get diff without a particular file. Order swap. Easily mistaken for macOS? Maybe. Git diff, ignore a particular file name. Use the :path spec. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? :bang. So if I do :bang debian changelog, that obviously works. Oh, that works though. Okay. Okay. What's different between these two? Oh, fuck. Okay, this is the control file though. Is the control in file different? It is. Okay, so that's a little bit annoying. So sometimes control.in is different between distributions. Okay. This is more complicated. Patches are sometimes different, but maybe not meaningfully so. So my thought is like, I can maintain this upstream pristine tar branch fine, whatever. I can generate these ones on the fly from inputs, but mostly not have those branches around, although they're changelog. Oh, right, the changelog. Maintain changelog for branches. That is something that does need to happen. So, this gets tricky. So my thought is to like write some scripting on top of this where I just update the patches once instead of 3 times, or 2 times, or 3 times, or however many times, or 6 times, and those patches get mashed into these branches along with the Debian directory, and that prevents drift across all of these. Oh, I guess I should diff them. I should diff them across nightly to non-nightly. Diff dash UR Libian. Oh, the thing. I've never used Ubuntu and I'm new to Linux. Ubuntu is definitely an easier one. Is there a name only? I guess I could do git diff no index name only, since git is a better diff tool. What? What is this output? I guess name only not that useful. Changelog, that's fine. Blah blah blah. Ooh, we gone too far. Gone way too far. The patches are always gonna be slightly different because they're line offsets. Yeah, that makes sense. That's that other patch. We're still in patch land here. Oh, there's white space differences in these files. Okay, so those don't matter. Changelog we already saw. Patches. And then sver. I'm surprised that I don't need to bump this in the nightlies. Huh. I guess it doesn't end up being in anywhere, being in any outputs. But we do turn off LTO and PTO. Nightlies, no PTO, LTO. Okay. Robotimus, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. So, it's tricky. I could turn on PGO LTO in the nightlies, which makes them a lot slower to build. But it would make everything more the same. Maybe that's what it should be. Git even comes with diff highlight under contrib. Oh, Robotomist. Hello, hello. Is that a thing here? Oh, look at that. Oh, those are just docs. Unless this file. The Perl 5 module. Goshu Hiho Dai says Linux is awesome. What is... Oh, here we go. Package diff highlight. Neat. Did not know. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so that's all the differences basically. I think in the in the actual like in these actual branches, we can probably just git ignore everything except for the changelog file. We can merge all the other junk into it. Maintaining the patches can be separate. We can just turn on PGO-LTO for nightlies. We can just apply all the patches everywhere to make everything simple. Control.in being different is a problem. Maybe we don't. It's annoying because so much of this stuff is like very close to being the same, and then there's like, oh no, control.in is different because Noble is different. So I don't want to box myself into something impossible. Then again, I don't want to maintain like 6 almost identical copies of this shit. When it's really just the skeleton of the Debian directory that's the same, and the patches are the ones that get updated very often. So maybe the idea is just to be the most flexible. Skeleton of Debian directory per distribution. Changelog kept in the distribution branches. Patches. Probably like, I don't know. We use a tool called GBP. Maybe this is maybe we call it meta GBP branch. Maybe something like that. And then we still have to think about how to get rid of the nightlies, or how to make the nightly duplication go away. And I think what we could do for that is like, how to nightlies. I think what we could do for that is, when the nightly runs, if there's a new upstream tag before the tip, process that as a normal release. And then continue processing the tip. That would block nightly runs if the actual normal run is broken, but it would automatically promote them. And then we would only maintain one branch. It would mean it It would mean we have to re-enable nightlies. For older Pythons. But maybe that's fine. MBS Ubuntu has toggled my standing desk. Oh no. It is a mess over here. Oh, my camera's gonna bonk too. Rise. Oh yeah, I'm wearing bright orange pants right now. In case you wanted to know. The illusion is gone. We would have to re-enable old nightlies. Let's see who's active. And switch keyboard? Making me jump through all the hoops here. Fuck you, AI overview. Garbage. Keyboard. Move all my bits and bobs over to here. Move this. Here. Whee! Bits and bobs back. Our keyboard. Keeping it close because I know we've been changing it a lot recently. I gotta clean up dust here. It's getting... Matt's kind of gross. Glad you can't really see it on camera, but... Cleaning. Doop, doop, doop. Move the chair out a little. Cool. All right. New me standing, new keyboard. A little skew. We're good. All right, so it would mean we'd have to re-enable 1, 2, 3, 4 other nightlies. Oh, damn! You are loaded on points. It's typeracer time. Standing typeracer is not my strong suit. Instantly, I'm gonna grab my typeracer. My monitors are way less stable when standing. Everything is jiggling around as I do this here. All right, we're gonna play typeracer, chat. I do love typeracer, but not enough to do that. And I forget how to. They changed everything around. Okay, make sure to click join to join our typeracer. I even have to click join, which is new. And we'll be off to the races. Oh, I forgot to ask. Wait, do you want easy or hard mode, MDS Ubuntu? You want easy or hard mode? I forgot. I just instinctively went to easy mode because I forget how this works. Easy? Okay, good. All right. Once a few people join, we'll click start race. Waiting for the owner to start. Oh, that's me. All right, I gotta make this taller because it moves it around. All right, we're starting the first one. No! I choked at the end. Fucking typing those numbers is, I definitely just sort of cheat on numbers. 109's not bad. Alright, we'll do another one. Oh no, Moomy with the cursed number of words per minute. I'm just glad Marsha's not here because I would just lose. Spam, a biography, the amazing true story of America's miracle meat. Gross. Disgusting. Guest 41 words per minute. They haven't even finished yet. They're not going to finish. Oh no. Somebody got 69 though, which is pretty nice. Lormis, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. You'll be able to join a new race in 0. Do you have to re-click join? They've made this so much worse. They've made this so much worse than it used to be. Agreed, spam sucks. Well, I don't even eat meat, so. Alright, 4 people in. Good enough. Type? Okay, well, I guess I hope it'll put me in the box. Crystal Coder got 80. Nice. Never played on mobile again. Oh god, it started. No. No. Oof. That was brutal. That was brutal. I've fallen off. I'm gonna blame it on standing though. Ghost Coder says a long time ago I did 100, but it definitely was sustainable. Yeah, I think my best on this account is like 140-ish. These are all faked. Surely. But anyway, thank you for the redeems, MDS Ubuntu. Appreciate that. Boom, we got 91. Guest got 71. Come on, Guest, you can do it. You got 15 seconds. Go, go, go. Oh no, Guest has stalled. Come on. Oh, you're so close, Guest. This Guest is lost. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's go, Guest. Okay. All right, we're good. Yeah, so I'd have to re-enable a bunch of nightlies, which... Let's see. Let's see how close we are to our limit here. I type so slow I can't even make the race. No! You can get better, Box of Ninjas, this practice. Where's the technical? Is it in this thing? Do I have to be logged? I probably have to be logged in. Hey, still yet? emush.edu. I seem to remember it shows like my personal information, so that's why I'm taking it off. Launchpad. And the oh, yep, there it is. Fair enough. Too many of these websites just like assume no one is watching over your shoulder, or hundreds of people aren't watching over your shoulder. I guess it's only 75 today. But thanks to Jake. Hello, hello. How you doing? Also, I missed Lormis, who followed. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. What the fuck? Where's my like quota thing? That's usually here, right? In this thingy? Oh, repository size. Here we go. Okay, so we are using 20% with 3 versions. If we added... There we go. If we added... God, stupid garbage. So we have these 3 versions, and so we would be adding 4 more. I think we would fit under the limit. I think we would fit under the limit. That's not a problem. It's mostly just the complexity CI time sort of thing. That's doable. It's doable. Do we handle everything else? So that would at least reduce this from being a n times m times p problem to just a p problem. But maybe that's enough to make this not so much of a pain in the ass. The problem is, even with this plan, it's a lot of code to make it happen, and I don't think I'm gonna get that done today. No. Been a long week, weekend, not enough time. Yeah, same. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go lay down and take a little snooze. Just stop braining for a while, and we'll try and implement this next stream. But I think this is a good idea. I think it'll work. But just got up from bed, didn't nap, but just wanted to shut down for a bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do that. That sounds like a great idea. All right, that's gonna wrap us up here then. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. But it's been a while, so I gotta record more and upload more. Yeah, it'll happen. I promise. If you missed any part of the streams, you can catch up on those on the second channel at anthonywritescode-vods. Although I forgot to upload last week's stream, so I gotta do that still. But they'll be there eventually. Yeah. I normally stream on Saturdays, but recently it's been a lot more inconsistent. So if you want to know about streams and get notified, join the Discord. That's where I announce them. It's also just kind of a fun little community. There's a beginners channel if you want to ask any programming questions, and then a bunch of other fun social channels as well. So stop by and hang out there. So that's going to wrap us up for today. Let's go find someone to raid.